So this is my last video on fractions. I'm going to leave the comments open on this one, so it's not going to be made for kids. And if you've got any fraction questions, please, you can comment on this video. All the rest are on the Made for Kids channel, so you can't leave a comment. That's just how YouTube works. But there's a couple of tips and tricks I want to show you on this. It's a nice short video because it's more for the comments than anything else. But a couple of little tricks, and that is when we're doing multiply, for example. So I'm just picking any old fraction here. So to do the multiply, as you know, you do multiply top, multiply bottom, which is 12 over 80. And then do simplify. They're both even, so that's 6 over 40. They're both even, so that's 3 over 20. And that's prime on the top, so you can't go any further. Now, these could be massive numbers. So one little trick here is you can see 4/10. That would simplify. So you could simplify right at the beginning to 2/5. But one other thing with multiply is fractions are nice like this. If you've got a 4 and an 8 here, and this is only for multiply, not for add, just for multiply, you can simplify across like this. So 4/8, you know, is 1. Divide that by 4. Half, divide that by 4 is 2. So now we've got a slightly easier sum, 1/10 times 3 over 2. And then if you do 1 times 3 is 3, and 2 times 10 is 20, and we're straight away with there. Because we simplified at the beginning, we didn't have to simplify at the end. So a nice little trick. I mean, these are really small numbers, so it doesn't make much difference. But if you're looking at massive numbers and you haven't got a calculator, then the best way is to try simplify up and down like that. But the trick sometimes is that might be 12 and that might be 24, for example, and you can simplify that way. So you can cross simplify only when it's a multiply. One other small trick when it comes to simplify, we say take a fraction. Let's go back to how we were, 12 over 80. In fact, let's do even better. Let's do 12 over 90. You'll see why shortly. So both of these divide by 2, but let's say we didn't spot that. They both also divide by 3. This is 3 times 4, and this is 3 times 30. Now, for simplify, we always do check for even number. Does it divide by 2? Does it divide by 3? Does it divide then by 5? There's no point doing 4. Does it then divide by 7? There's no point doing 6, because if you've done 2, you've already done 4 and 6. So try 2, try 3, try 5, try 7. These are prime numbers. It's always best just to try the prime numbers. These are the ones you should try. Now, one little trick with the times try 3 is these are both divided by 3. Now, if it's just too big a number, for example, you're like, ugh, does this divide by 3? I don't know. Now, one little trick is for a number. Let's take this 90,000. If you add up the digits like this, 9 add 0, add 0, and 0, 0, that equals 9. Now, does 9 divide by 3? If 9 divides by 3, then you know that 90,000 divides by 3. That's quite obvious because there's lots of noughts on the end. But let's try 111, 111. Does this divide by 3? Now, that's quite hard to know. You'd have to do 3 into this number. It's 2, remainder 2, 7, 0, 1, 2, remainder 2, 7. So it's 27027. So it does divide by 3, but using the trick, and I'm sure you can impress your mum and dad with this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if we add up the digits. Now you know that 6 divides by 3, so this divides by 3. So go and impress your mum and dad and say, I know what the number divides by 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. 18 if you add up these numbers. 18 divides by 3. Exactly. So this number here divides by 3. It's just a little trick to work out if the fraction divides by 3, because it might be something like 27 divided by 123, for example. 2 add 7 is 9, that divides by 3. 1, 2, 3 is 6, that divides by 3. So this divides by 3. So 2 little tricks. I say this was more for the comments video, but if you're simplifying, you can go across for multiply, and also if you're looking at how to divide by 3, just add up the digits of the number. If that divides by 3, then the whole sum divides by 3. So please leave your comments down below. Quite happy to do some more if you're a bit stuck on any, or if my explanation was a bit rubbish, I'll quite happily do another video. It's nice and quick because you don't have me as insert. It only takes a few minutes to upload onto YouTube and there's no fancy editing. So thanks so much for watching. I hope this has been useful. Stay safe and let's hope we can get out soon. Yes, bye.